Mark, a tough afternoon. How do you assess that performance?
Oh, massively disappointed. You know, you come to a big day, a big team. You know, I believe that we could, compete and get over the top of them, but it wasn't to be. And I thought from minute one, we were never at the races. They didn't perform to our ability, and that's what's the frustrating thing, isn't it? That we let ourselves down a little bit. Credit to Bradford. I thought Bradford were great. They were clinical. They looked big. They looked strong, and they looked physical. You know, and bullied us a little bit, which surprises me. But it doesn't help. You know, for the last 25 minutes of the game, we couldn't do anything about it. We had no subs. We run out of numbers, and there was Smeets, bit of a knock, and then Q went down. Pat Walker had to go back on, albeit couldn't. Loss in Dom in the first few minutes to an head injury, which is one of them we all have, and yet was told by their doctor they couldn't go back on, which is a bit frustrating really. And then obviously Thorpe took a couple of knocks as well, so we were busted. We run out of numbers, and but that isn't a reason for losing the game. The game had well gone before then.
Uncharacteristic, wasn't it? I mean, your defence has been excellent this season, but I suspect you'll be disappointed with some of those tries that you conceded.
100% it goes to the last try. You know, we flick it out. You know, we just got to try to make it 40-12, and you want to finish the game positively. And because we can, we flick a ball out, drop it, they score. That's the sort of the frustration for me, because you don't need to give teams like this the opportunities, and we did. And again, we didn't build any pressure. We had 3 good ball sets in the first half and kicked on the third or fourth play. Looked a little bit clueless. So there's a few people that that can hold their head up high. I thought there were 1 or 2 individuals that really did have a dig, and I thought a few people that were a million miles away as well. So brush yourselves down. That's the important thing. Nobody said it was going to be easy today. We know that. What has it changed anything in the league? No. One of the teams above us has beat us and quite comfortably. What I've got to do is dress ourselves down. I've been quite honest. Ask the boys to look at each themselves individually and see if they did or they didn't. And then we'll turn it round and Tuesday, Wednesday this week, train hard to put it right. And I'll go back to last week. Bradford were disappointed with their result against Doncaster, albeit they won 50-odd, 30-odd. They've obviously gone away this week and knuckled down, got the mental side of the game sorted out, and they've come here today and looked a different team, haven't they? So that's what we've got to do. We've got to learn as lessons, get on with it. There's a massive game on Friday night against South Yorkshire Derby against Doncaster, which we need to win. We're busted. The nice thing is you people like Missy Papa, Dwayne Strafford, Kyle Briggs have not made today, so there's a few fresh people to come in, and some of the other kids will get an opportunity if people aren't where they need to be. So, there was some positives, but not enough for me.
I guess the lads will be disappointed, but it's a measure of how far you've come that you came into this game knowing there was a genuine chance of beating Bradford.
Yeah, because we believe we can, compete and beat anybody in this competition, and we should have took a little bit more out of the Hull game. We were 22-0 down against Hull, and then we competed in that second half and got close. Today, we didn't, and again, have his own mistakes and his own indiscipline and respect, I guess, for the ball. We didn't learn the lessons, and that's what we'll talk about this week. Learn lessons. What happens when teams are on a roll, and how do you control that? And I thought that plenty of people need to learn them lessons, and we need to learn them quickly.
Do you think this might be the first real test of the mental strength of your side to bounce back after this?
Yeah, because we've let in 46 points in 10 games prior. We'd let in 120, so it's nearly half of them, isn't it? It's the mental toughness, and people that will be playing on Friday night will have that. What I believe is that strength to get them through it. So people like your noses and all them are week in, week out, tough, hard. They're the people that we need to be playing on Friday night, and then everybody needs to buy into it, because there's no dramas. We lost the game. It's the first one this year that we should be embarrassed about, and hopefully it's the last one.